Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. What next for Babu Owino after Raila Odinga endorsed Johnson Sakaja for Nairobi? That is the question which most of you guys have been asking me since yesterday. I want to use this video to respond to that particular question. What next for Babu Owino? And for us to answer that question, allow me to begin the video by conducting some opinion polls. Assuming elections were held today in Nairobi for the governor, who would you vote for as your next governor? I want to narrow the list to 3 people only. I know there are several other individuals. Number 1, Johnson Sakaja. Number 2, Babu Owino. Number 3, Team Wanyonyi. If you are Team Wanyonyi, just say Team Wanyonyi, Team Babu, or Team Sakaja. Let us conduct that opinion poll. But the biggest question is, what next for Babu Owino? Let me also pose these 2 questions to you guys. The first question, can Babu Owino overpower Raila Odinga and ODM machinery in Nairobi? Let's just say that ODM now decides that Babu Owino is their enemy and they want to face it. Can Babu Owino withstand Raila Odinga and the ODM machinery in Nairobi? That is the first question. The second question is, can teaming up with Gachagua boost Babu Owino's chances of winning the Nairobi gubernatorial seat? Because let's face it, politics is tribal and politics is local. The truth of the matter is that Sakaja is joining ODM party because the mountain has drifted away from him. So far, I'm yet to see a serious candidate on the other side. There's Waititu. I'm not so sure whether Waititu will qualify to run. And of course, there is the James Gakuya, a credible candidate. But those votes, the Kikuyu votes, can actually make Babu Owino a governor for Nairobi. But the question is, what next for Babu Owino? Because before Raila Odinga endorsed Johnson Sakaja, signs were already there. And Babu Owino was well prepared for that eventuality. I remember sometimes in early January, Babu Owino said this.
On Governor Sakaja being favored by Raila Odinga, as I told you that in a house, a father can love one child more than the other. But it is quite unfortunate that this child is not from our house. This is a neighbor's child. This is a neighbor's child who in 2007 was in Vijana na Kibaki, opposed Baba because he was in Kibaki's team and did not vote for Baba. Therefore did not want Baba. In 2013, he was the chairman of TNA. Did not vote for Baba, opposed Baba, and therefore did not want Baba to be the president. In 2017, he was in Jubilee. Opposed Baba, did not vote for Baba, and wanted Uhuru to be the president. In 2022, same thing, he was in UDA, Kenya Kwanza. He opposed Baba, did not vote for Baba, and wanted Ruto to be the president. So therefore, he's never wanted Baba. He wanted Kibaki, he wanted Uhuru in 2013, he wanted Uhuru again in 2017, and wanted Ruto in 2022. So this is not a person who is coming with clean hands. This is a person who does not love Baba. He's not sacrificed anything for Baba. So even going to Ethiopia, those are PR exercises. So Baba should know better his children, and he should know those who love him like myself and deeply love him. Sakaja has no future in politics because Sakaja has destroyed his own future in politics. He was given an opportunity by Nairobians to work for Nairobians. A very good opportunity that God bestowed upon him. What did he do instead? He's messed it up. There are corruption allegations everywhere, stealing money everywhere. Not even Kidero did as worse as Sakaja is doing now. Not even Sonko. Sonko at least tried. But this person really messed Nairobi. Look at Nairobi the way things are. You can't recover this.
In this video, I want to reveal to you guys Babu Owino's options. But before I do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, there was drama in Parliament. Azimio members of Parliament, both at the National Assembly and at the Senate, occupied the majority side. That is something that we should be talking about. Tomorrow, we'll do it. But for now, let us focus on Babu Owino. Because since Raila Odinga betrayed Babu Owino, a lot of discussions are ongoing. And majority of Kenyans feel that Raila Odinga ought not to have endorsed Johnson Sakaja for several reasons. Number one, Johnson Sakaja is not even a member of ODM party. Number two, Johnson Sakaja has never supported Raila Odinga. And of course, maybe Raila Odinga has his own idea. I listened to Gladys Wanga, the ODM chairperson today. She was very clear that they never endorsed Johnson Sakaja. Probably that was just for the ears of the audience he was addressing. But the question is, what are some of the options available for Babu Owino? The first option for Babu Owino, in my view, is to continue maintaining the anti-Sakaja narrative. The truth of the matter is that Sakaja has become very unpopular in the Republic of Kenya, particularly in Nairobi. The Nairobians are tired of Sakaja. Not because he's a member of UDA party, but because he has failed to deliver. Sakaja made promises to Kenyans, just like the president, but the Nairobians are feeling that this guy, he has not lived to those expectations. And because of that, he has become very unpopular, which means even if he were to change to ODM party, if a narrative can be sustained that he has failed, then during elections, Kenyans can decide. But of course, we all know that during elections, Kenyans never use, most of them never use their brains. So the truth is, the first strategy for Babu Owino, if I were him, is to just continue sustaining the anti-Sakaja's narrative in Nairobi, because that will sell. The second option for Babu Owino is to fight within ODM party. Tim Wanyonyi has made it very clear that in 2022, he forfeited his bid. In 2027, he's going to go to the ballot. He's not very specific on the party. If I were Babu Owino, I can fight this war within ODM party. The only disadvantage Babu Owino has is that he's not enjoying the support of most members of parliament, especially from Nairobi. But fighting within ODM party would have been the best for him, so that the ODM members will support him, so that he's going to have the people's power. Sometimes people's power carry more weight than the people in power. So for me, that's the best option for Babu Owino, to continue fighting in ODM party, so that if he will be denied the chance to contest against Sakaja, then he can bolt out. The third option for me is for him to pursue the independent option. ODM is a political party, a big one. If ODM will decide that they're not going to give Babu Owino ticket, there is nothing Babu Owino can do about it. Those are some of the political realities we have. There's nothing Babu Owino can do. Which means he can join another political party or pursue independent option. Why is independent option the best for him as we speak? If Babu Owino were to run as an independent candidate, he will still get the support of those in ODM party who are saying that for them, Babu Owino has been betrayed and they are going to follow him. He's also not going to really disrupt the ODM support base. He can also get the support of UDA members who are unhappy with Sakaja. I'm told the Kalenjin nation are very angry and very bitter with Sakaja because they don't understand why Sakaja, who was elected on UDA party, can cross over to ODM party. And of course, there are even those who have now left UDA and are going to Rigathi Gachagua. They can then decide that for Nairobi, we are going to give Babu Owino. And pursuing independent would also mean that even those who are supporting Rigathi can actually decide to vote for him, rather than if you were to go into a political party. So pursuing independent option is good. The only disadvantage is that sometimes party machinery, I know it, can be very lethal. For example, if ODM were to unleash the machinery in Nairobi, you can ask Mariga, who had the power, the money, but he saw fire. Number 4 is joining Wiper Party. I've always told you that politics is a game of numbers, perceived or real. If Babu Owino were to join Wiper today, he's going to be one of the high-profile defectors. In Nairobi, if you are to take your pen and a paper and calculate the number of campers in Nairobi, they are huge. They made difference for Sonko. And they'll vote as a block as long as Kalonzo will be on the ballot. But can they deliver the governor to Babu? Kamba votes alone cannot. Which means Babu will still depend on ODM party and hope that some of Rigathi Gachagua supporters will vote for him. So that's another option. In fact, if Babu Owino were to decide now, I'm not going to run again for the governor, I'm going to retain my seat, the best option for him would be to join Wiper because of the number of Kamba votes in Embakasi East. Lastly, and this is not far-fetched, and if you're to ask me, probably the best, join Team Rigathi. And he can only join Team Rigathi on one condition, that the ticket for Nairobi is going to be handed over to him. Made publicly that sisi kama watu wa Rigathi Gachagua, maneno ya Nairobi tunaachia Babu Owino, the governor. Then he can then now move. If Babu Owino were to be given the ticket of Rigathi Gachagua's party, he's going to inherit Rigathi Gachagua's support base, basically the Kikuyu nation or the Mount Kenya. Which means Babu Owino will only look for a small percentage from the Luo nation and will be home and dry. I don't know what to think, but I'm not so sure if Babu Owino can even win in a free and fair contest against Tim and Sakaja within ODM party, because the machinery is waiting for him. But for the governor, he's currently the top. He can easily win. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.